Welcome back, everybody. It's me, E-Man, and today we're going to review Barbershop 3. Okay, let's do a quick intro. After about 10 years, Calvin is back with his barbershop crew, except this time the shop has gone under a couple changes. This time we've got a co-ed shop, and the ladies aren't letting the fellas get off very easy. Despite the good times, the neighborhood unfortunately is taking a turn for the worse, and it's forcing Calvin to make some really tough decisions. Alright, let's move on and get to the good.
The good.
Probably one of the most unexpected highlights about this film is the fact that it was able to be a comedy while still taking on the very serious issue of gun violence. In a sense, the movie made the city of Chicago a living and breathing character in itself. It didn't treat Chicago as just some urban setting where people just happen to come and get their hair cut. Instead, the film does a really good job of tackling a lot of serious issues through its characters. The movie doesn't hold back from addressing both the good and bad aspects of Chicago, ranging from the gangs to the neighborhoods and communities to even the educational system. Ice Cube and Jasmine Lewis both portray parents that are fighting the day-to-day struggle of fighting for the love and admiration of their children. What was interesting about this portrayal was the fact that it didn't just resort to giving us a bunch of generic parental lectures like we've seen in other daytime television shows like Family Matters, Full House, or The Cosby Show. What? We can't talk about no Cosby? Okay. Cosby, no. Rather, we were shown the challenge of parents trying to prove their love to their children, that their love was far greater than the apparent attention that gangs appeared to provide. Now, of course, this film is filled with many comedic moments that are going to be sure to have you laughing. The jokes also serve to provide some social commentary on topics like President Obama to the classic battle of the sexes. What I particularly appreciated about this film was that it did make an honest attempt to show a practical solution to the issue of gun violence. It wasn't anything earth-shattering, but it was way more realistic than, let's say, a sex strike. The fact that there was such a wide variety of comedians was perfect to making this a great comedy. From Dion Cole's random side comments, to Lamorne Morris's awkward humor, to the old school comedic stylings of Cedric the Entertainer, you can rest assured you'll be getting laughs from all different sides. Now, given the fact that I am a happily married man, I'm just going to say that Nicki Minaj's scenes were very entertaining. Hey fellas, y'all wanna go see this? Thank me later. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, enough of that, let's get to the bad.
The bad.
I think that one of the weaker parts in this film was at this one critical point where the film got very dramatic and very serious. Not only is it pretty predictable, but it could have been a lot better. Obviously, to avoid spoilers, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about this scene, but I'm more than positive that you'll know exactly what I mean when it happens. What I will say is the way that situation plays out, it came off as incredibly unrealistic, especially given the way the movie built up all this tension and suspense during this potentially powerful moment. I think they missed a really big opportunity to make this way more authentic and way more real. Okay, let's get to the reason.
The reason.
As a Chicagoan, I'm obviously going to be biased about this film. As some of you may recall, I had a very interesting and controversial review for the movie Chirac not too long ago. What I will say about Barbershop 3 is that it actually managed to accomplish something that Chirac was not able to do. It was able to speak directly about the issues related to Chicago and its gun violence in a way that the people that have been affected by it can definitely relate to and understand. Barbershop 3 showed nothing but love and respect to the city of Chicago while still addressing this very sensitive topic. In other words, this is what Chirac should have been. It's not overly political, and it's not going to be a tearjerker or anything like that. But what this movie will do, I think, is give you a small sense of hope, encouragement, and laughter while still reflecting on the gravity of the situation that plagues the city of Chicago to this day. So when it comes to the rating of Barbershop 3, I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really don't believe that people are going to be disappointed when they go see this film. So go have a good time and go check out this movie. And come back and tell me what you thought about it in the comments down below. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this review, share it with your friends. Give me a thumbs up, whatever you feel is cool with me. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at spoiler-free. And of course, you can always follow all of my reviews at my main website, emansmoviereviews.com. I got more reviews to do for you guys. Until then, I'll see you later.